All right, guys, there we go. Let me do a little readjusting here. I had to change my webcam so you guys could see my head when I was playing standing up, but that's good enough. All right, no, it's not good enough. I want to lower it a little bit. That's better, maybe. A little more centered there. So what's up, everybody? What's up? Yeah, I played standing up. I gotta tell you though, when you're not used to playing standing up, and I'm not used to it now. I'm not used to it anymore because I do all my playing in here. And let's face it, there isn't really any reason for me to stand up playing here, except when I have to. Like with that guitar, I just felt like I had to because I can't hold it comfortably. But it's a lot less comfortable playing standing up than it is sitting down because it's all about the angle of the wrist, and I just don't get enough wrist action, guys. You know what I mean? So anyway, yeah, I had a harder time playing right now than I normally do. And I made some little flubs and some little mistakes that I, maybe not necessarily would have made if I was playing sitting down. But hey, that's the world of guitar. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's rock and roll. It can be a little bit sloppy. It doesn't matter. Anyway. So, hello everybody that's in there. Tyler Durden says, I'm like the Ann Wilson of guitar podcasters. I don't even know what that means. I'm just going to hope that that's a compliment and not an insult, but okay. And also, this guitar, remember I said it's really, really lightweight? It was like barely over 6 pounds. Remember that? Barely over 6 pounds. So this guitar has major neck dive. So if I was standing up, if I would have I should have shown you guys. In fact, I'll show you right now. Watch what happens when I take my hand off the neck. You'll see. Watch what happens. Check it out, guys. This is another thing that makes it uncomfortable playing standing up. So here I am in like good playing shred position, right? Neck dive. Every single time. So when you're playing, and I have to constantly use this hand to support it up, and again, that adds like an extra thing that I'm having to deal with while I'm trying to play because I feel like I'm constantly doing this, and that's why I'm trying to play like that, which I guess that looks cooler. I should have just played like that the whole time, but still. So that's the drawback of having like a really light guitar. You end up having neck dive. But I'll still take the light guitar because I like light guitars. So anyway, it is what it is. So who do we got in here? We got all kinds of people in here. Let me just say hi to a bunch of people real quick. Sorry if I don't catch every name. I'm not going to catch every name. Searching for Tone, member for 12 months. All right, dude. Rock on, Brian. Thanks for the support, Brian. We got Wasted Dude, Johnny Be Good, Jamie's in there, Jerry, Gilbert, TJ, Retro Puffer, Marlon, Rod, Guitar Guy, Oh Well, No One Cares, Eric, blah, 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 blah. Dave, Six String Stinger, Smoking Gun, David Neely, sorry, Rod Axum, hey Rod, Guitar I9, alrighty, Trying to catch everybody in here. Shred and Shine Guitar Works. Mr. JW. I'm coming down here, guys. Original Tyler Durden. Captain Craig. Hey, Craig. Am I getting everybody? ER Guitar. Thomas Garza. Hey, Mr. Garza, what's up? Oh, well, I already got you. Subspace. Ambidextrous Guitarist. Eric Brock. Tony Sobrero. Lucifer's Axe. All right. Handsome Ellie or Eli. I can never remember which one it is. Metal Mark Doroteo. Uh-oh, Doroteo. Time to renew your membership, dude. Looks like it has expired. Supreme Leader Dave. Gable. And I think I'm all caught up. If I missed your name, I apologize. I was trying to come down and go through all of them and catch everybody. So how's everybody doing on this Wednesday? Halfway through the week, hump day. I'm still thinking about that Ann Wilson comment. What was that? Did I miss the explanation? What's the Ann Wilson of guitar podcasters? I still don't understand that one. Stepson of Sam. Alrighty. Guitar Man X1. Thanks, Guitar Man. I did my best. I really did. I did my best. Tried to play my best. I'm trying to, it's like, how do I put a heart on comments? I don't know how to put, it's not letting me do it. Anyway, what else is going on, guys? What else is going on? So, you notice the coordinating shirt of the guitar strap. Yeah, I was trying to do a little bit of coordination of the colors, a little bit. I was like, okay, blue guitar strap, blue shirt. I initially had on camouflage shorts, green camouflage shorts with this shirt, and it was like, whoa, color clash. Didn't go well, so then I put on the gray shorts, and then, so hopefully it all worked out. Fulton Street Beats, we got Mike. Good to see you, Mike. I know it's late over there on the East Coast, so thanks for staying up. Thomas, correct pronunciation of art. I believe it's E-art. E-art. I think it's like electronic art or something like that, but I think E-art is the way to say it. That's the way I'm going to say it in the next video, so hopefully that's right. All right, guys, so coming up, stuff coming up. I got 3 guitars delivered this week that are literally still in the box. I haven't even opened the boxes yet. I will tell you what they are. Delivered today was a guitar from SBS, Steve Brown Sound from Guitar Fetish, right? I won't tell you the color. I might have already said the color last week. I don't remember. But anyway, SBS has finally sent me a guitar for review. The only other time I checked out an SBS was when Guitar Max came over with his yellow SBS. And that was the only chance I ever had to play one. And it was nice. So I met the president of SBS at the NAMM show. Just by pure luck, I was talking to Guitar Max, and the president walked up to say hi to Max, because Max had never met him before. And then I was like, oh, president of SBS, here's my card. And so I made the connection there. So SBS guitar, that review, that might come up pretty quick. That might be like next week if I can get it done. I want to get that one out quick if I can. What else do I have that hasn't been opened yet? Toastar. No, I did not say toaster. I'm not toasting my bread, guys. I said Toastar. I think that's how you say it. It's spelled T-O-S-T-A-R. I got one delivered this week, and I have another one which I think is on the way, and they want me to review 2 guitars in the same video. So that could be in a couple of weeks or so. So that'll be my very first Toe-Star review. And then the other one that I got that I have not pulled out of the box yet, Raycron88, what's up, dude? I'm doing good. The other one is I got another Leo Jaymz guitar delivered this week. Guess which one it is? It's the Character. You guys know which one the Character is? The Character, if you've seen it on Amazon, and they had one at the NAMM show, that's the one with the built-in effects. And no, I don't know how they sound because, like I said, I haven't even opened the box yet. So those are the three guitars that got delivered and have not been opened yet. The SBS, the Toe-Star, and the Leo Jaymz Character with the built-in effects. But coming up on Monday next week, I will be reviewing a Les Paul style guitar from Chillcat. Chillcat. And this Les Paul has P90 pickups in it. So I've done some guitars with P90 pickups, maybe only one, I can't remember. But it's pretty rare for me to do guitars with the P90 pickups, so. I don't even know what the color is on the Character, guys. I haven't opened the box yet, so I don't know if it's the red and black one or if it's one of the other colors. No idea. I haven't opened the box yet. Doroteo, I'm not reviewing Legator guitars. Not unless they decide to send me one. Those are not cheap guitars, as far as I know. I mean, I totally would if they wanted to send me one. David Niley, you say you got your Leo Jaymz Tsunami. How is it? Is it good? Any issues? Mr. JW says you would pronounce it two-star or Tustar. I don't know about Tustar. Maybe Tustar. Two-star, but it's only T-O. But then again, that if you look at the word T-O, that's just two. Two-star. I don't know. I'm not going to say two-star because that makes it sound like, oh, these guitars only got a two-star rating. 2 out of 5. Not good. So I don't want to say two-star because that sounds like a low rating. I'm going to say Toe-Star, even though it sounds like toaster. I don't care. We got Seabass. You made it. Good deal. I hate to even ask, how's the weather where everybody's at? I don't even want to tell you guys what the weather is like here this week and today. Because after I tell you, some of you guys are going to want to reach through the screen and strangle me. It was 90 degrees here today. 90 degrees. When I got up this morning to go to work, and I walked outside at 6:30 in the morning, it was already over 70 degrees. And I know some of you guys are out there, you're on the, the other half of the country, and you're dealing with like very miserable conditions, some of you. Snow, ice, freezing. So that's a bummer for you guys, and I hope everybody's staying safe and staying warm, and those kind of conditions on the road, it's always dangerous to drive. I've seen videos of car pileups, they're sliding on the ice and stuff. Crazy stuff. But yeah, hot here. It's hot here this week, if you can believe it. $65 in Houston. All right, good. $68 in Arizona. Guitar Bob. Snow still on the ground in the Midwest. Okay. Yeah, I love the California weather. Not gonna lie. Love it. And when I go places that are like extremely cold, I'll admit it, I'm such a wimp when it's with, like cold weather, and it's like I'm just not used to it. Even when I go to Northern California, like around Christmas time, and it's colder there than it is here in Southern California, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's freezing. I've been wimpified living in Southern California for so long. Jamie's gonna sell her farm and move. Okay. Well, Jamie, I recommend Southern California if you want good weather. You want good, nice, warm weather. But the snow is also a lot of fun. I know it's a pain in the butt when you have to deal with like, shoveling out the driveway and all that kind of stuff. But it is fun to have, it's like we never get any snow here. So if I want to experience snow or play in the snow, I've got to drive somewhere where there's snow. And anyway. The red flying V. Doroteo, you didn't watch the video on Monday? That's the video I just did on Monday. That's Acklot. That's Acklot. It's not Legator, however you say that. That's Acklot. $269 on Amazon right now. Hey, Rod, I think I will go ahead and decline your invitation to experience the below 80 wind chills of South Dakota. No thanks on that. No thanks. 28 degrees in Georgia where Jamie is. Yikes. Yeah, Mr. JW wants to at least melt the snow. You know what I saw a story in the news today. People were lighting fires to try to melt the snow and then accidentally lighting their house on fire. Like, oh my gosh, crazy stuff. Yeah, did you guys see Six String Stranger's NAMM show videos? He had a couple of videos, of him in the NAMM show walking around talking to various people. I was one of them in his second NAMM show video. So if you guys haven't seen that, make sure you check it out. And then hopefully Dave's going to be there again next year, and maybe we'll get a little bit more time to hang out. Hopefully he won't have to go home a day early like he did this year. Buddy, what are you doing? Up here, come on. You want to say hi? Come on, buddy. Up, come on. Get up here. Come on. All right. Buddy wants to say hi. Hello, buddy. Look, I know he's like, why do I have to look in that direction? There's nobody there. There's nobody there. Buddy! Buddy says, I'm the star of this live stream, not you. I'm trying to hold you up so people can see you, bud, man. He's like, no, don't hold me like that. Okay. All right. Anyway, there's Buddy, guys. Say hi, Buddy. Hello. Go lay in your bed. Don't be a pest. Or you want back up here? Come on. What do you want? Sometimes I wish dogs could talk. And sometimes I'm glad they don't. I'm probably glad that he can't talk. Because he'd be constantly like, I'm hungry. Give me something to eat. I'm hungry. Take me for a walk. Okay, buddy, I'm going to let you out. Come on, let's go. You're being a pest. Come on. Out. He wanted out. He didn't want to stay in here. Somebody let him in here, but he did not want to stay in here. So, what else is happening, guys? Any more like big music news or guitar news this week? So for me, some music news, or as a fan, Def Leppard started their residency. They're doing a Las Vegas residency, and they played the first show yesterday. And they're playing some songs that they haven't played in like 30 years or something like that. They're playing in the set. in their live set. They're playing White Lightning from the Adrenalize album. They haven't played that one in a long time. Slang from the Slang album. I don't know when the last time they played that one. What else? They're also playing their brand new single, Rejoice. And they're playing their cover of Depeche Mode's Personal Jesus, which I don't think they played live before. So, you know, it's cool that they kind of like change up the set list. But still, they're still playing all the Hysteria's greatest hits and the Pyromania greatest hits, you know. They still have to play those. I was looking at the set list and I was going, are they playing every single video that they released from Hysteria? You know, all the singles, the videos, like Pour Some Sugar on Me, Armageddon It, Animal, all that. They're playing every video and single from Hysteria except Women. They're not playing Women this time. I'll give you Women. Joe says, anybody see the newly discovered cassette tape with Ozzy and Randy? I haven't heard anything about that. Is it like a demo tape, or they're talking, or like they're just jamming in a room, or some kind of demo, or what? I don't know anything about that. Ray Cron saying you might be getting the Acklot V. Okay. It's definitely a cool guitar. You know, I don't really have a whole lot of complaints about it other than it's uncomfortable to play sitting down for me because I'm not used to the whole V position between the legs. Other than that, you know, I don't really have any complaints. Neck dive, but you can get used to that. Captain Craig, I happen to agree with you. I would not be sad one bit if I went to a Def Leppard concert and they didn't play Pour Some Sugar on Me. I would not be sad one bit. I would be perfectly happy if they took that song out of the set and put in something that like they don't play that much. But I think if they played a concert and they didn't play Pour Some Sugar on Me, there would be rioting in the stands. The crowd would go crazy. Yeah, Rod, they always play Photograph. That's one of their must-play songs. So that's always in the set. Jamie, I also read that Sharon wants to revive Ozfest. I haven't really read much about it other than that headline, that she wants to revive Ozfest. I haven't read the details of what she said about it and like what bands would it be, and I don't know. It seems a little weird. Like you're gonna have Ozfest, but there's no Ozzy. But I mean, why not? You have a bunch of bands play, and at the end you have like different members from the bands come up and they jam like some Ozzy songs or some Black Sabbath songs. That would be that's how I would do it. I would have all the bands play, and at the end like a all-star jam, and they do Ozzy and Black Sabbath. That would be cool. Maybe. Raycron, does it have actual jumbo frets? No, they're not. None of these guitars have big actual jumbo frets. You're talking about, you probably won't even be able to see it on the webcam. So like on this guitar right here. This guitar, I mean, you can't see, but this neck is from Warmoth. This was a custom ordered neck from Warmoth, or Warmoth if you say it that way, but it's Warmoth. And the frets are Dunlop 6100. I don't know if they're Dunlop, but they're 6100. 6100 is the true jumbo size, like the really extra jumbo size. And I have yet to see any import guitars that have frets this big. Some of them kind of close to this, you know, which I would consider like jumbo or medium jumbo. And that one is kind of like medium jumbo, but not as big as the real extra jumbos. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Black Label Society, for sure. Or Zach Sabbath, right? He's got his band called Zach Sabbath that plays Black Sabbath songs. You would think they would have to be part of the show. Lemon Lust. If I'm going to show you how to refret a guitar, somebody would have to show me first because I don't know how to refret a guitar. I've never done it before. One time I pulled frets off a guitar neck and completely ruined the neck. It like ripped all the wood out and just, luckily it was like a really, really cheap neck. But after that, I was like, I'm never doing that again because I just ruined that neck. The cassette was gifted to Ozzy, but did you say what's on it? I might have missed that part. Sorry if I did. Anyway, guys, other reason that I pulled this guitar off the wall up there is because this guitar is in a new video coming out tomorrow. I made a new modification to this guitar, and if you want to see, it's a really cool mod that this guitar definitely needed. And if you want to know what that is, you've got to tune in to the video tomorrow. Hello, Dwight. Hello, Dwight. You know what? Yeah, Youngblood. I would imagine that if they were going to do another Ozfest, that Youngblood would probably be part of it as well, because he seems to be pretty tight with the Osbournes. Slam, you polished the sharp fret edges. Okay, that's good. That's a good skill to have because a lot of times the guitars will come with sharp edges, and it's not that hard to do. So I'm sure you found that it wasn't that hard to do. And in case anybody is curious about what this guitar is, because it kind of hasn't really been featured prominently in any videos in quite some time. Although I did play it in the recent Temu video where I used the Eddie Van Halen pick. This is one of my custom builds. In fact, this is probably my very first complete custom build, where I got a body that was unfinished and a neck, and then I painted it and put it all together. So the body is from Warmoth, and the neck is also from Warmoth. So not super cheap. The two pickups, they are Donless pickups that I got from AliExpress. Hardtail bridge. The bridge I ordered with the body from Warmoth because I wanted to make sure that the bridge was, fit correctly and was all lined up and everything. And then, of course, one volume and a 3-way toggle. And it's got the Fender headstock, 2 string trees, and that's pretty much it. And this guitar is absolutely killer. Absolutely killer. This is the guitar that I played when I entered the Guitar Max Shred contest 4 years ago or 5 years ago, whatever it was. And I won the contest, and that's what kind of kick-started me in doing my YouTube channel. This was the guitar I used in that video. And it's got great action, great playability, awesome neck. This guitar has the mojo for sure. Captain Craig, you're spilling the beans. You're spilling the beans. Yes, it's got locking tuners. You saw them. But locking tuners from who? From where? That you don't know. I'm going to hang it back up. I don't have to keep holding on to it. There we go. Piece of the ball shredder history, indeed. Indeed. A little bit of historical facts there. My paint skills at the time were not very great. They still aren't very great. But that one, it was just like, oh my gosh, it was just, I'm looking at it hanging on the wall. I was just doing all kinds of different things on it. And because it wasn't turning out like super professional, I was like, okay, this one's a relic. This one's a relic. But I still like it. And it just plays, it plays awesome. Great guitar. I will never get rid of that guitar. Are the locking tuners from Musiclily? They could be, but they might not be. You'll find out tomorrow. And wherever they are from, guys, let me just say that in the video description tomorrow, in the video for that guitar that I did the modification to, I think there's a very good chance that there's going to be a link to the company's website that will give you 10% off anything you buy from that website. 10% off anything, not just the locking tuners, but any of the stuff. I think I tried it. I used the link that they sent me. I put in a couple of things into my shopping cart and it was like 10% off everything. So, and they don't just sell locking tuners. They sell all kinds of parts for the guitar, you know, bridges and all kinds of stuff. You'll see tomorrow. Have I heard of the Leo Jaymz character series? Nope, never heard of it. Just kidding. I guess you weren't here earlier when I said I have one. I got one delivered this week, but it's still in the box, and I don't know yet exactly what date I'm going to be uploading that video. It might be this month, or it could be the very beginning of March because I have so many things that I have to do. I have like my schedule right here that I typed out and printed out to like keep me on track. So tomorrow, the upgrade on that guitar, locking tuners. Coming up Monday, the Chill Cat Les Paul. Coming up Thursday next week, probably the SBS guitar. And then the following Monday, a couple of guitars from Toestar. And then maybe that Thursday, we're talking February 19th, if I can get the video done, it's my custom Ash Strat from IYV, but it's actually the Ricotta guitar. Remember the one with the brown Ash Strat body? The guitar is all done. I just have to finish the song that I'm working on, the track. So I just got to get that done. And later in the month, I need to do the video on this killer ERT guitar that the owner of the company gave to me at the NAMM show recently. So I've got a song idea, at least a rhythm, all worked out, but I haven't recorded any of it because, again, it's a time issue. So I really want to do like an all new original jam when I do the video for this one. Hopefully I get to this by the end of the month. And then there's another company that I'm still kind of like negotiating with, still talking to about, you know, are they going to send me a guitar or not? We're still kind of going back and forth on some of the details. That might be at the very end of the month. And then geez, then we're into March already. Let's see here. Comments. Sorry, I'm missing a lot of the comments here. How does a tired senior citizen get their groove back and learn to shred? Practice and listen to things and watch things that you find inspiring. You know, your favorite bands, your favorite music, your favorite guitar player, something that inspires you, and then you feel inspired, then you pick up the guitar and you just start practicing. Play every day. Play every day. That's really the only advice I can give you. Algorithm. You tried to do a custom IYV, but they were unable to do it. Well, like I say, I've said before, IYV can do almost anything. Almost anything. So I'm not sure why they couldn't do your request, but yeah, they don't have like everything. Like I asked them if they could do a crackle paint job, you know, like the 80s crackle, like a Jackson crackle. I was going to have a custom guitar with a yellow and black crackle paint job. They can't do it. I don't know why they can't do it. They just don't know how, maybe. They've never done it before. Your scroll saw blade snapped when I was shaping the neck, though. Bummer. Shaping the headstock, or you were like thinning down the neck? What were you doing there? I'm trying to stay up with the comments, guys. What about a stroke survivor? I don't know. Johnny, that I don't know. I don't have any experience with that. Algorithm, wood type. They said they don't have alder? Because I've always asked them for alder. But you know what? I've always wondered if, like, are they really giving me alder? Or if it's a painted guitar body, I really don't know for sure if it's alder or not. Or if it was very recent, maybe they ran out of alder. I don't know. Any ricotas coming out? Guys, I do have I'm kind of coming up with a design of a pointy guitar, a pointy metal guitar that I'm thinking about having a few of them made in the springtime that I will offer up for sale. But it's still in the maybe designing stages at this point. So we'll see. Keep watching, you know, maybe around May or so. Oh, offers of the week. Thank you, Mr. JW, because I've got a really good one. I've got a really good one. Okay, so I'm just trying to keep up with the comments, but I gotta pull it up on my phone. This one's a doozy. This one is a doozy. Yikes. Where is it? Where is it? It's in the spam folder. That's definitely where it belongs. Is this the one? Oh yeah, here we go. All right, let me do the intro.
The Bald Shredder presents Ridiculous Offers of the Week.
Okay, so here's the email, guys. I don't want to say the name of the company, so I'm just going to say, like, they have a big headline at the top. It says, the something company influencer experience. And here's what it is. Medical tourism redefined. Exclusive, international, premium. Our company is among the leading providers in international medical tourism. For years, we have been combining medical excellence, renowned partner clinics, and luxury travel experiences into a concept trusted by thousands of patients and over 100 creators worldwide. Now, we are opening this world to selected influencers. I've been selected, apparently. Okay, here's what we offer. 100% free of charge. Flights fully covered. Premium hotel carefully selected. Medical treatment at certified top clinics. VIP support, a personal contact before, during, and after your journey. Content optimized experience, perfect for Reels, Stories, YouTube, and TikTok. Our partners and references. Trust is built on experience. We work exclusively with internationally recognized clinics and brands that meet the highest medical standards. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Ace, and then it says a selection of our current partners and collaborations, and there's a link that obviously I am not clicking on. Each clinic is personally vetted by us, regularly reviewed, and supported over the long term. Now here's the best part. Why we chose you. We are not looking for mass collaborations. So sorry, Dave, Six String Stanger. They probably didn't email you because this is exclusive here. We are looking for personalities with genuine reach and real community trust. Authenticity over staged advertising. I don't know about that one. The courage to document their journey honestly. And then the next section. Limited availability. This collaboration is strictly limited. Only a select number of influencers will gain access to our company influencer experience. Apply now or reply directly to this invitation. Our team will personally get in touch with you. And that's it. That's the whole email. So, now, should I do it, guys? Should I do it? I mean, I wasn't gonna have that heart transplant, but by golly, if I can go to North Korea and get it for free, I'm doing it, right? Yeah, right. Medical tourism, I didn't even know there was such a thing. Yeah. So more like I'm going to go to some like Eastern European country and wake up with all my internal organs removed and being sold on the black market, right? Yeah, no thank you. No thank you. I can't imagine that anybody would receive that email and reply to it and be like, I'll do it. Me, yes, I want to do it. Dave, you can have my spot if you want. I'll forward the email to you. You can take my spot. But yeah, I would never do that. I mean, that has to be like, I don't know. I mean, it's right up there with the stainless steel kitty litter box, right? I mean, for as far as the most, how should I put it? The most dangerous, or the one that, like, you know, red flag, don't do that one. That's even worse than the 2 times that I got offered to go to Turkey, the country Turkey, to get free hair transplants. That's even worse than that. Which I obviously didn't do that either. But this one, medical tourism, yikes. No thanks. Dave doesn't need a beard transplant. His beard is already epic enough. Lucifer, you want my left lung, huh? All right. I'll save that one for you. It's reserved for you. Craig, it wasn't a chalkboard kitty litter box. It was a stainless steel kitty litter box. Or was there another one that was a chalkboard kitty litter box? I don't remember. Yes, I know about the British guy. Died in Turkey getting the hair transplant. Exactly. All the more reason, like, why, like, never. And then Marlon is talking about people going to India to get like a knee or a hip replacement. Yep. I mean, yes, I understand that if you don't have insurance here to pay for a procedure like that, obviously that's super expensive, in the tens of thousands of dollars, right, to go to the hospital and have something like that done. And so you could travel to somewhere like India or Mexico or whatever and get these things done for a lot cheaper. I would just be too scared to do that. I just would not be secure. I would not trust that. Yeah, I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. How does someone die from getting a hair transplant? I don't remember exactly how he died. I don't know if it was like an infection or I don't remember exactly what happened, but he did die after having the hair transplants. Okay, so guys, I have to tell you what I watched on Netflix this past weekend. And I hope you're not too disappointed in me. But I watched the new, well, actually, it's not the full season. It's the first half of the 4th season. They only did the first 4 episodes. But anyway, season 4, the first half of Bridgerton. I love that show. Anybody else watch Bridgerton on Netflix? And they just put out the first half of season 4, and the focus of season 4 is Benedict and a new character named Sophie. And she is just lovely. Great actress too, by the way. I can't be the only one that's watching Bridgerton. It is a very, very popular show watched by a lot of people. But probably like you guys are going to be like, oh, no, Bridgerton? Are you kidding me? I don't watch that. And then your wife's like, honey, they new episodes. You're like, oh, gotta go. Sorry. Anyway, whatever. Great show. Love it. And I'm like, I cannot wait for them to show the next 4 episodes, which comes out on February 26th. February 26th will be the next 4 episodes. Because it ended on the 4th episode. It ends on this like, I can't believe he just said that. Benedict says something to Sophie, and she's like, and runs away. So, anyway. It's not really a comedy. It's more like there's obviously comical elements to it. See what I tell you. Craig, my wife watches it. I pass on that. Yeah, I'm not going to watch it because I'm a man, right? Meanwhile, Craig has watched every episode. Don't let him fool you. It's okay, Craig. We're not going to judge you for watching Bridgerton. It's cool. The Once and Future King. I don't think I've seen that. Oh, Fallout. Season 2 of Fallout is on Prime, right? How many of you guys have watched the 2nd season of Fallout? I haven't because I don't have Prime right now. But at some point in the next 6 months or so, when they give me another 1 month for free, I'll be sure to catch that 2nd season because the 1st season was excellent. I'm talking about Fallout, guys. Fallout. 1st season was really good. I loved it. So I will definitely catch the 2nd season at some point. All right, guys. So I kind of ran out of things to say and things to talk about. Oh, the last episode was tonight of Fallout. Yeah. Anybody have any questions or anything that I might have missed in the chat earlier? Now's the time to do it. By the way, members, I know I didn't do the live stream last Sunday. I just wasn't able to, but there will definitely be a members only live stream this Sunday, and I will have some guitars to offer up for sale in the members live stream on Sunday. Some Leo Jaymz guitars even. So make sure you're there. And then for the rest of you guys, you're like, hey, what about us? I will definitely get some guitars up in my eBay store by I don't know, the weekend or next week. Any guitars really memorable for me at NAMM? Yes, this one. This one was extremely memorable because the owner of ERT gave it to me. So that's probably the one I'm most excited about. And it's totally awesome too. What's my favorite guitar and why? Okay, it's this one right there because it is incredible and plays awesome. How often do you change your strings? Not that often, Jerry, because I don't play the same guitar all the time. If I was playing the same guitar all the time, I might change the strings every few months. I don't sweat a lot when I play, so my strings don't get like all rusty and grimy and stuff. Maple fretboard Monsoon. Yes, guys, the bald shredder Monsoons with a maple fretboard, they are on their way across the ocean. And they will be on Amazon, I don't know, in the next month or two. I already have mine. I can't show it to you guys. It's got my name on the back of the headstock, and it's got a maple fretboard. So, yes, coming soon, guys. Coming soon. The V behind me. Which V? Todd, are you talking about this one? The red one? No, it's not a big guitar. Not big at all, and it's very light. Yes, the neck on this ERT, it's pretty dark. It's pretty roasted. The band that got me into playing guitar was definitely Def Leppard. That's the music and the band that really just made me go, wow. And that was the Pyromania album, 1983. And the song, Photograph, specifically, when they released that as the first single video on MTV, yeah, that just blew my mind. And that's when I knew I had to play guitar. The one with the reverse headstock. I don't have a V. Oh, yeah, this one. No, it's not big. I played it at the beginning. Did you miss the beginning of the live stream? No, it's not that big. In fact, it's pretty small as far as V's go. See? There it is. It's barely over 6 pounds. Barely over 6 pounds. And plays and sounds good. And as I said in the video on Monday, if you go back and check my video on Monday, I just did the review on that. And use the link in the video. There's a coupon, a $30 coupon, I think, until February 17th, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. So you can get that for $269 for the next couple of weeks or so. Rod. Well, Rod, you already made a guitar purchase. Oh, sorry. I hope your wife didn't hear that. Be sure to tune in, Rod. There will be more guitars available. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. I agree. We need another decade of 80s music. Absolutely. Can I ask Leo about the hard case, like the Hurricane Deluxe coming out? He would sell them alone. I don't know. I asked him about doing cases, like selling just like cases separately, and he was kind of like, he didn't seem too enthusiastic about it. So I wouldn't get my hopes up for that. Smoking Gun, playing the guitar that you bought for me earlier today. Cool. I don't even remember which guitar it was. I totally forgot. All right, Seabass. Be safe. I know you're going back to work. Be safe out there. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. So make sure you tune into my new video tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Favorite string brand. I use S.I.T 9-gauge strings. Look in the video description of the video you're watching right now. Look down in the description. There is a link that will take you to S.I.T strings. That's what I use. And you'll see me talking about it in the video tomorrow as well. Okay, guys, have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your week. And I'll see you next time, right? Let me do the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. See you guys in the video tomorrow. Don't miss it.